Good evening and welcome to another episode of Stay Fearless with Liz. Today's topic is the why behind the why, having faith in the process. But before we get started, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you. And in true Stay Fearless style, we're going to start with our song. And our song choice for today, or selection for today, is Jordan Sparks, One Wing. Oh my goodness, this song right here it speaks constantly to my spirit. And it goes like this. Feels like I'm going down a one-way street in every direction. I need, I need heaven to show me just a little affection. Because all the signs point bad for me. Ooh, how many times have you felt that? And especially in today's climate in the world and everybody shut in by themselves, because all the signs point towards bad for me. And I wish I could get a running start and soar into my victory. One wing, I can't fly with one wing, no matter how hard I try. Oh my goodness. Just let that marinate with you for a minute. So now how does that wrap into the why and behind the why? Really, what's behind your why? Do you even know it? See, we have to clarify why we do what we do. I mean, why do we get up and, push forward? In our episode that we dedicated to Les Brown on his birthday, Kizzy Dow, she talked about the hurdles. And she talked about how, she saw in a vision that I was able to, as my journey and my story unfold, I was able to take my stumbling blocks or my hurdles, and I collected those, and I ended up making those or turning those into stairs. And I tell you, we're going to talk more and more about that, because I think in this time right now, we all need to be inspired. We all need some encouragement. We all need to know the why, because today's world just seems so surreal. It seems surreal when you go to the grocery store. People don't even want to speak. They don't smile. And see, I'm an outgoing person, so I love to be around people. I love to encourage. I love to inspire. I love to motivate. And while you're motivating, and when you actually take your eyes off of your situation and you start focusing on other people and helping them, guess what? I won't want to say miraculously, but things start to happen in your life. And when you understand, and it took me a long time to finally understand that you actually need people. You need people around you. You need people in your life rooting for you. We weren't put down here to be, or here on earth. We weren't born to be alone or to be by ourselves. And we absolutely have the opportunity to choose whom we have in the center of our life. Now, there's some folks that belong in the balcony, and some folks don't even belong in your studio. Come on, somebody, right? People that are negative, or that are naysayers, or that every time, see, I'm a big visionary, and I've always dreamed big. I mean, grandiose big. Like, I wouldn't say let's solve a problem. I said let's eradicate it. No, let's devour it. Let's cut the head off the serpent. You know what I'm saying? Like, get down to the root of it. And so, when we talk about the why and defining what your why is, my why actually helped me with the title of today's topic, the why behind the why, because I wanted it to be a show about encouraging. Just a few minutes. I'm not even going to be before you long, because things are starting to happen behind the scenes, and we're going to be able to actually, share some very, very exciting things with our audience and our community, and be able to, I've always wanted to be a trailblazer, and not just a talker, but actually a doer, somebody that could open up doors for people that actually wanted a hand up. And I don't know, I think that came from life being such a struggle for me. It's like, like everything was always work. Like, I wasn't set up to launch into a victorious future. It was just day by day struggle. And, as we are doing some other things, I'm working on a documentary. The book, It's Smoothie Time, is coming out. See, these things didn't just happen overnight. This took me to push. And what pushed me? I mean, I can truly say that my children and my grandchildren, they pushed me They pushed me because being a divorced mom of 3 children and now adult children in their lives, the thing that pushed me was because I always knew that they were God's gift to me, my gifts. And, um, whether I chose to be married to the right person or a person that I was compatible to or we were compatible, that wasn't their problem. It wasn't their problem. That it wasn't, they did not ask to be born. But I think as parents, it's our duty, it's our responsibility to make sure that we set them up to be in the best future possible. Launch them so that they can go out and they can do great things and fulfill their purpose. But we have to give them the proper tools. Now, was that a perfect parent? No, not by any means. We kind of fumble through it and try to figure it out as we go along. But my why has always been, I believed literally the scripture in the Bible that said, a legacy for your children's children. Think about that. A good man leaves a legacy for his children's children. Now, if we unwrap that, guess what? In order for you to leave that legacy, you have to be doing something in the meantime, in your time. That dash between your birthday and your expiration or the date that you go on out of here, that dash in between, what are you doing with that dash? Are you making it count? Are you going to be forgotten 2 pages over in the family album? Are you going to be forgotten? Or are your children's children going to be able to say, man, grandma, ooh, they call me Buka, they call me Nana, they call me G-Ma. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be able to have a story? When they read that story, it's like, woo. Lisa Nichols talked about it one time. She said about the end of your story, woo, your family should be able to tell stories, or you should be sitting in a rocking chair, or I told my children, I'm not going to be sitting in a rocking chair. I'm going to be on a Harley on the moon somewhere trying just to see what more I can see, because you're never going to be able to see it all. But your life story, I always talk about Stephen Covey and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. What begin with the end in mind, and then you can live that powerful, meaningful life no matter what. I mean, like I said, when the documentary comes out and the book comes out and then the second book comes out, you're going to be able to really see what Kizzy Doll, Miss Tina Marie, was talking about. She's been there to witness all of that. And I talked about it, and I even did a testimonial today for one of my therapists. One of the like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. People talk about therapy as if it's something bad about it. It's not. It's something bad when you don't go seek help. When something is broken, when you break your arm or you break your leg or you break whatever, even if you break a fingernail, you go to the nail tech and you get that fixed, correct? Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. But when it's something going on mentally because you've been broken, even in a situation that you had I witnessed some things as a 3-year-old child that I should have never witnessed. I never got help for that. No one ever took care of the baby girl. Okay. So because no one took care of the situation that I witnessed, it just perpetuated. And we're going to talk about those issues, but I'm just saying, or making that point, that when you have a traumatic incident that happened, and then another traumatic, and another traumatic, and another traumatic, and another traumatic, it's actually called post-traumatic stress syndrome. And I'm going to do a whole show about PTSD, the effects of it, and what happens. And for the longest, I was undiagnosed. So I didn't even know why I was suffering the things that I was suffering through post-traumatic stress. I just want everybody to understand we can have a conversation about this. There's nothing wrong with knowing what's going on with you, what's broken, and how do you fix it. If you want to get to California, Alabama, Arizona, wherever you want to go, you have a roadmap, right? So what's wrong with having a roadmap to your future? What's wrong with having a roadmap? In Jordan Sparks, in the song One Wing, she said, I wish I could get a running start and soar into my victory. Soaring into your victory takes a plan, a roadmap. So I'm just saying to you today, I've been living this surreal experience for the last couple of weeks because, I met some amazing people in my life, in our network, and we talk about it all the time, the Fortress Network. The information is in the description. But being a part of that network and actually being a part of it, sometimes you can be a part of something and sit on the sidelines. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about coming, playing full out, offering your support, flipping it, and not just saying what is in it for me, even though the Fortress Network has so many incredible benefits. And we've talked about it on the e-commerce, social media videos that we've put out. So there's a lot of information about it. But today I just wanted to come and just encourage you. I wanted to come before you and just say, look, find out first what's your why. And like I said, my why, my beautiful children. God blessed me with 3 beautiful, intelligent children. And now they're adult children. And now he's blessed me again with 6 grandchildren. And let me tell you this, I didn't always get it right being a single parent. I didn't, you know. I'm a cleric personality, so I was more of a drill sergeant. You know, they gave a few hugs and kisses along the way, you know, but I was crossing T's and dotting every I. So I think what I would want to encourage, if I could talk to my younger self, my 25-year-old self that was raising children alone, I would tell myself to enjoy more of the moments. I would tell my 25-year-old self to spend more time giving out hugs. Because like I said before, I was such a stickler. You know, a funny little story. I used to tell my children that it tickles me now that I wanted their rooms to look like, oh, kind of shame to say this, the Brady Bunch room. You know how the kids had everything where it's supposed to be. I was a stickler for having things in place, and everything had to go in its place. So I think I would be a little bit more lax, even though I still like neatness and I like things in order. But I think I wouldn't have been so hard on that and more on game night. You know, I would have been more focused on that than I was. But you know, I'm not beating myself up or kicking myself, because that was our story. That was our journey, and it's a part of an amazing story. I would say, I would tell my younger self to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, have faith in the process. Now, I did not ever, I don't think I said that correctly, but I've had faith in the process all along the way. And even when I got knocked all the way down, I still kept getting back up. I kept getting back up. Just like Les Brown talked about the champion, and they asked Muhammad Ali, why did he get up when he got the stars knocked out of him? Why did he get up? And he said the mat was not a place for a champion. And I think back, I just didn't understand that. I didn't think that there was a no. I didn't understand there was a no. And I'm imploring you today, don't accept no. There might be another way. It may not be that way, and it may not be a straight road to your victory, to your destiny. It may not be a straight road to that. But enjoy that journey. Even if there's a twist, a turn, a setback, no matter what it is, enjoy it. If they say this is a cliche about when life throws lemons or gives you lemons, make lemonade. Yeah, that's what I say too. When life throws you lemons, make lemonade. When you get that partner that's not really a partner, make lemonade out of it. Figure it out. Find a way. And as you continue to find a way, more and more doors are open for you, more and more opportunities are open for you, and you will be soaring into your victory. So today, I'm not going to be before you long. I just wanted to come and just share that we have some amazing, fantastic things coming up. If you're not a part of the Fortress Network, I implore you to go ahead and check it out. The links are going to be below. Become a member. It's $10 and $10 a month. But I promise you, I've gotten so much more than I could have ever even dreamed or imagined. The benefits just are incredible. The benefits, again, they are on the other videos, but you know, being a member of an amazing network that opens up doors so that you can walk into your victory, so that you can soar, because you were meant to soar. You have greatness inside of you. It just needs to come out. It's just like the diamonds that go through the heat and go through the pressing process. You are a beautiful jewel. Maybe life has thrown some dirt on you, maybe even some mud, but just like that, you can shake it off. You can get back up no matter what. So My beautiful people out there, I just want to say, in our beautiful community that is growing, I just want to just implore you to stay fearless. Enjoy the journey. Identify what your why is, have faith in the process, and just remember what pushed you. I love it when my grandchildren know what I do. They know what herbs do what. My one granddaughter, Charlie, she'll come to me and she'll say, Buka, I need my tart cherry. She knows that tart cherry helps her to sleep at night. See, I'm telling you, it does not matter. Does not matter. Whatever the situation is, you can overcome it. Again, just turn those hurdles into stairs and just step on up out of it. So anyway, stay fearless, and I look forward to just being excited as you continue to share your victories with us. And then, hey, I'll see you over in the Fortress Network, in the Oasis Wellness community, and let's get healthy and let's get wealthy together. Stay fearless. Bye for now. Oh, wait, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.